Everybody ate some chicken. We done got up on that Jack's chicken, son. I'm gonna tell you what. That young lady said, "What y'all want to eat?" We said chicken. She said, "What else?" I said chicken. I said, "Where I'm from, we eat chicken a lot." My wife said, "I'm gonna perch on the bedpost. I eat so much chicken. I love chicken, fried chicken." Guys, talk a little bit about grass fishing. Talk a little bit about my favorite type fishing, flipping and pitching. Anybody here enjoy flipping and pitching? Flipping grass? Absolutely. If you live in this area, that's part of what we do here. If you grew up on a river rat, and I don't care if it's a Coosa and you flipping water willow, you on Guntersville flipping hydrilla, milfoil, coontail, elodea, and eelgrass. We're going to get into all types of that. One of the things I talked about when Justin called me, he said, "Man, I want you to bring something to us on Guntersville, something unique." And I said, "Let me talk a little bit about flipping and pitching grass," but I said, it won't be as much as involved in my technique or the bait. We'll go over all that. But I want to talk to people about interpreting grass and what you see. The most overwhelming, mind-boggling thing you can do when you get to Guntersville is somebody stop you at waterfront and say, "Hey man, just flip the grass." Well, this ought to be easy. It's about 89,000 acres. Most of it's covered in grass. Let me get my flipping stick and pitch it in every little hole. And surely to God, before the day's over, it's very intimidating to just go flip grass. We're going to try to shortcut that. We're going to try to shortcut things to look for and things that you can see inside the grass. Excuse me. If you get caught up in that mindset that you're just going down the grass line flipping, and we've all done this, you go out there and it's hot and you're just pitching and you're pitching and you're pitching and nothing's happening, and you just kind of go on autopilot and you just troll and troll and troll. When you hit that lull, you're really, really doing yourself an injustice because your head's not in the game. Your head's not in the game. I've sat behind people and watched them flip. My nephew being one of them here, and the young man that was here earlier. Now when this hit, son, crystal meth ain't got nothing on my uncle. I don't know what they put in that blue Smurf juice, but it was sure enough crank your tractor. I'm just kidding, young man. But you will want to pull a kill switch. If I holler Oklahoma, you pull on the kill switch. That's my code word. I'm about to go out on you. You know, I watched my nephew, which is a good little old fisherman, and I'd let him run the trolling motor and watch him go down the grass line. And he'd pitch in the same spot, 3 and 4 foot off the grass line. Tonk, 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 tonk. And I'm just sitting in the back. But now I'm just watching him. He turned around and said, "What are you looking at?" I said, "I'm wondering how many times you're going to pitch exactly 36 inches inside that grass before you get a bite or you change." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Why pitch the same level in the grass every time?" I said, "You're exactly 36 inches inside the grass mat. Tunk, tunk, tunk." I said, "When you flip grass, you need to be one on the outside, 1 6/8 foot back over it, boat still trolling up through there, 1 at 4 foot back in it. Then I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go out in front of it, pitch one out in front of it. I'm constantly hunting something that bass is going to tell me where they're at. I'm not going to get caught up in a lull pitching the same level in the grass. We're talking about the boat being in a clean area, the mat being solid on top, pitching the same level. Move your bait in and out. Move your bait in and out. Constantly. If I fish a team tournament with somebody, first thing I'm going to do, we get in there and start flipping, because I'm going to ask you if you want them. If you're not, I'm going to get a new partner. I'm just kidding with you. I'm going to say, "All right, man, we're going to flip grass." Me and Derek Remits flip fish together a lot at home, as he calls it, fripping. Derek Remits is funny. I don't know if any of y'all know Derek Remits. He fished the Elite Series. He won right off the get-go in Amistad, had the long sideburns, looked like the dude off one of them movies. The Wolverine, great guy. Tickles me because he hardly ever says anything. He's very quiet. Him me fishing with him, he'd say, "Man, I'm the best fripper in the world." I said, "The way?" He said, "The fripper." I said, "You the best fripper?" He said, "Yeah, I'm the best fripper. I'm way better than Van Dam, and he just don't know it." I said, "Okay, I'll tell him." The first thing we do is establish at what level in the grass each one of us is pitching. Derek, you take the first 2 foot on the outside, I'll go past you. So we're immediately trying to establish where that first bite's going to be. See, when you talk about flipping and pitching grass, 90% of the time it ain't the bait, it ain't the weight, it ain't the size, it ain't the braid. We're going to get into all that. It ain't that. Somebody walks in your house tonight and you hung and your wife comes in and just slings a pizza over on the table. What are you going to do? Whoa! I got that pizza. Why? Because it's easy. Fish is in the grass. When it goes in there, he don't look at it and go, "Now I tell you what, that's a 3/4 weight, and that's a range weight. That ain't the one I'm looking for. I need a BMC. It's more pointed on the top. It's got plate on the bottom." No. When it falls in there, he either thumps it or he don't. That's all you're looking for in that grass, is how fast we can get a pattern going. Once we establish that, now we know that we're working 2 different levels. If you've ever watched somebody like Andy Morgan and myself fish together, both tall, lanky, unorthodox guys, We look like a big double-headed combine picker in Nebraska, son. I'm covering from the back of the mat to the front. I'm studying, and once you get them bites too, it'll tell you which level you want to be at right then. Just don't get caught in that lull. Just I'm just gonna pitch the same height, at the same level in there. That's when it gets boring.
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Glusek, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests. From on the water to in the classroom, you'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills. Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time. Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best. Subscribe to Bass University TV today.